Yo, I'm in this bitch. And it's the horror cartoon man. Not the hood cartoon man. Horror cartoon man. Yeah, man. You know, I got them alter egos. And yeah, today we're going to be talking about what horror movies would these Nickelodeon shows be in. Yeah, what horror slash movies would these Nickelodeon shows be in, man. And yeah, man, so it's out of 11 options. Similar to the rappers ones. It's out of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Halloween, Friday the 13th, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Hellraiser, Child's Play, It, Candyman, Leprechaun, Scream, and Saw. It's out of those 11 horror movie franchise. And yeah, man, we're going to be deciding on what horror movie with all the Nickelodeon, all the Nicktoons, what they will be in up until you get to a certain point. Because obviously after the early 2010s, I ain't see too many of them. So after you get to a certain point, I'm just going to cut it short. But yeah, I'm going to be doing most of the Nicktoons. Yeah, man, all the 90s and 2001. Yeah, man, all those. Yeah, the iconic ones. So yeah, man, we're going to get it started. Starting with Doug. Now, in terms of which horror movie I can see Doug being in, Doug would 1,000% be on A Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, man, that one's too obvious. Doug would 1,000% be on A Nightmare on Elm Street, because a nigga like Doug, but Doug was always hallucinating, bruh. Yeah, man, Doug was always hallucinating, daydreaming, imagining the worst. Boy, that nigga had bad anxiety. Yeah, man, Doug had bad anxiety. Yeah, we know Doug was on them drugs. Yeah, Judy gave him the shrooms. Yeah, man, he giving him the shrooms, and he always was imagining the worst outcome. So you know a nigga like Doug be having nightmares because he has anxiety and be paranoid, and he's just a very nervous nigga. So yeah, Freddy would 1,000% torment Doug and all the rest of them. Yeah, man. So I can see the niggas on Doug definitely being on A Nightmare on Elm Street, because he damn near was like that anyways, with all the goddamn hallucinations and anxiety attacks this nigga used to have on every episode. So yeah, that's Doug. In terms of Rugrats, we gotta put Rugrats on Child's Play, bro. Yeah, we gotta put them on Child's Play. Yeah, the Rugrats, one of them definitely have a Chucky doll. It's probably Chucky. Yeah, man, they got Chucky. Yeah, they got Chucky. Yeah, man. So yeah, they definitely on Child's Play. Yeah, he'll be Chucky's doll. Yeah, Chucky got a Chucky doll. Yeah, man, a good guy's doll. Yeah, man. So I could definitely see them niggas in Child's Play, and the baby's playing with him, and he's really trying to kill him, and they trying to tell the adults, but they don't believe it. Yeah, man. Yeah, I could definitely see Rugrats being on Child's Play. Now, in terms of Ren and Stimpy, damn, which horror movie Ren and Stimpy would be in? I feel like Ren and Stimpy would be on A Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, I can see Ren and Stimpy being on A Nightmare on Elm Street. I can see Freddy tormenting Ren, especially Ren, like in his dreams and shit, and even Stimpy too. So yeah, I can see Ren and Stimpy on A Nightmare on Elm Street. In terms of Rocko's Modern Life, I could also see Rocko's Modern Life on A Nightmare on Elm Street. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these shows I feel like will be on A Nightmare on Elm Street. I can see Rocko's Modern Life on A Nightmare on Elm Street as well. Yeah, Rocko. Yeah, because who had it? Was it Heifer? Yeah, then Heifer had a nightmare about him going to hell. So yeah, I can see them on A Nightmare on Elm Street too. In terms of All Real Monsters, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these niggas will be on A Nightmare on Elm Street. In terms of All Real Monsters, though, I can see them on A Nightmare on Elm Street too. Yeah, it just kind of makes sense for them to be on A Nightmare on Elm Street for real. So I got to put them on A Nightmare on Elm Street too. Yeah, I already know I said A Nightmare on Elm Street for them a lot, but it just kind of makes sense, man. It kind of makes sense. And in terms of Kablam would also be on A Nightmare on Elm Street, since them niggas they in the comic books. Yeah, since Kablam is like comic book characters, they would be on A Nightmare on Elm Street too, because that's the only Freddy, the only nigga that could really get to them. Yeah, so I gotta put them also on A Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, in terms of Hey Arnold, that's where it finally changes. Now, for Hey Arnold, I could see them on Friday the 13th. Yeah, I could 1,000% see Hey Arnold on Friday the 13th, since them niggas always going camping. Yeah, man, the Hey Arnold niggas is always going camping. So yeah, I could 1,000% see Hey Arnold on Friday the 13th. Yeah, they going camping and Jason ends up being there with the gang. Yeah, man, that would be good. That would be lit. Hey Arnold on Friday the 13th, that shit would be dummy lit. So yeah, Hey Arnold will be Friday the 13th. In terms of the Angry Beavers, what horror movie do I see the Angry Beavers in? I ain't gonna say A Nightmare on Elm Street for them. Nah, I already done said. I'll say, damn, I don't really know about the Angry Beavers for real. I don't really know. Maybe I'm gonna say Leprechaun. I'll say Daggett find money in the woods. Yeah, Daggett like finds like some gold shit in the woods, and he takes it home and he takes it to the dam, and it ends up being Leprechaun's gold, and they fighting over it, and Leprechaun trying to kill Daggett and Norbert. Yeah, so I can see the Angry Beavers in Leprechaun, especially because Norbert loved money and shit. Yeah, he a greedy bastard, and yeah, him and Daggett fighting over the money. And then Leprechaun just appears out of nowhere and saying that's his goal. So now they fighting each other, but Leprechaun trying to kill him now. So yeah, man, I could definitely see the Angry Beavers. I can see them on Leprechaun, but then again, I could also see them on Friday the 13th though, since they in the woods. Ooh, and they in water. Ooh, that's hard. Yeah, they in the Beavers dam. So it's really between Friday the 13th and Leprechaun. Or it could be both. But since I ain't gonna lie, since they in the woods, they in Jason territory for real. Ooh, that's hard. But they kind of fit more with Leprechaun, though. I'm putting with Leprechaun because that story fits well. But I could also see them on Friday the 13th, too. But I'm putting them with Leprechaun. Now, in terms of the Wild Thornberries, I could definitely see them 1,000% on Friday the 13th. I could definitely see them on Friday the 13th, especially because they always be in the woods or the savannah. So yeah, I can see them on like Jason's camping site on accident, and they don't really know since they always traveling around the world. And yeah, man, I could definitely see them on Friday the 13th with Jason, especially because they always in the wilderness. Yeah, they always in the wilderness, so we got to put them on Friday the 13th. Now, in terms of Cat Dog with goddamn... Yeah, what horror movie would Cat Dog be in for real? I don't even know. Maybe I'll probably say I'll put them in It. Yeah, I'll put Cat Dog in It. Yeah, they seem like the type to be. Yeah, they seem like the type to be scared of clowns and shit. Cat Dog seem like the type of show to have killer clowns. So we got to put them niggas in It. In terms of SpongeBob, yeah, we getting the SpongeBob. In terms of SpongeBob, I feel like SpongeBob, I mean, the nigga's underwater, so it kind of just leaves Jason, bro. Nobody else is underwater. None of the other horror slashers is underwater. So with SpongeBob, I gotta put SpongeBob on Friday the 13th. Yeah, Jason underwater. Yeah, Jason takes the Bikini Bottom. Yeah, since the nigga be underwater all the time anyway. Yeah, he always underwater. So yeah, man, he's terrorizing the Bikini Bottom. Yeah, Jason terrorizing the Bikini Bottom. I could definitely see it, especially because the Bikini Bottom be having woods underwater. Like, I don't know how, it's cartoon logic, but yeah, they be having woods underwater too. So yeah, we gotta put SpongeBob on Friday the 13th. Yeah, he on Friday the 13th. Yeah, Jason terrorized the Bikini Bottom. So now moving on to Rocket Power. And damn, I haven't said Halloween yet. There's several horror movies that I haven't said yet. The main ones I've been saying is Jason and Freddy, and I done said Chucky for one, for Rugrats, and I said Leprechaun for Angry Beavers. Like, I ain't saying none of the other ones yet, but for Rocket Power is gonna be the Rocket Power is going to be the first one where I say Halloween. Yeah, I can see Rocket Power on Halloween. Reasons why I can see them trick-or-treating. Yeah, man, I feel like they done had like a couple of Halloween episodes. Yeah, I can see the Rocket Power gang trick-or-treating, and yeah, Michael Myers just end up being in their neighborhood. Yeah, Michael Myers. So yeah, I'm gonna put Rocket Power on Halloween. I'll put them on Halloween. So yeah, Rocket Power will be on Halloween, the first ones. In terms of Pelswick, the nigga in the wheelchair. In terms of Pelswick, I ain't gonna lie, I never really seen Pelswick for real. So I've never seen Pelswick. So I'm gonna put them in. Fuck, I'm putting them on Friday the 13th because it just seems like it fits. And plus, Friday the 13th had a nigga in a wheelchair in the second movie. Yeah, that was a real legendary kill too. When Jason fucking stabbed that machete in his face, and the nigga just start rolling back. Yeah, that's Pelswick. That's Pelswick on Friday the 13th Part 2. Yeah, man, 1981 shit. Yeah, that was Pelswick. So yeah, man, they'll be on Friday the 13th as well. In terms of As Told by Ginger, I ain't gonna lie, As Told by Ginger. Ooh, this the first one that's on Scream. Yeah, As Told by Ginger is gonna be the first one on Scream. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, they on Scream. And you already know who's behind the goddamn Scream mask. It's Miranda. Yeah, the black, wasn't the black girl Miranda? I think the black girl was Miranda. Yeah, it's Miranda and what is it, Dodie? Yeah, those are the two that's behind the Scream mask. Yeah, you already know As Told by Ginger is in Scream. It just fits so well. They in middle school. It's a whole lot of drama. It's a whole lot of fake friends. Yeah, Ginger got them fake friends and jealousy and envy. Yeah, man, As Told by Ginger is the perfect cartoon to be on goddamn Scream. So yeah, As Told by Ginger is the first one on Scream. Yeah, it just fits so well. So now in terms of the Fairly Odd Parents, we gotta put the Fairly Odd Parents and Leprechaun, bro. It just makes too much sense. Magic versus magic. Yeah, the Leprechaun nigga got magic, and goddamn Cosmo and one of them, the Fairlies, got magic. Yeah, Jorgen von Strango. So yeah, man, we definitely gotta put the Fairly Odd Parents and Leprechaun. It just makes too much sense, bro. It makes too much sense. Yeah, one of the fairies, it could be, I don't know, one of the fairies stole money from him, and now he's terrorizing Fairy World and Dimsdale. So yeah, man, the Fairly Odd Parents is on Leprechaun. In terms of Invader Zim would be on A Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, it makes sense. Invader Zim would be on A Nightmare on Elm Street. It just makes too much sense. It makes too much sense. That would be lit though, seeing Zim and Freddy. Yeah, Zim and Freddy team up. Fuck it. They team up because they both hate Earth and they both hate the humans. So yeah, Zim and Freddy team up to kill him. Yeah, that sounds that right. That sounds like an Invader Zim plot. Especially Zim trying to kill Dib and people like that and Gaz. Yeah, man, it just makes too much sense. So Invader Zim would definitely be on A Nightmare on Elm Street. In terms of Chalk Zone's another one where it just makes too much sense to put him on Leprechaun since he got a magic chalk. Yeah, it just makes sense to put that nigga on Leprechaun. Maybe a nigga like Rudy finds money in the Chalk Zone and brings it back to his world. So now Leprechaun is terrorizing Chalk Zone and we're in Rudy Tabooty's real world. So yeah, man, I could definitely see Chalk Zone being on Leprechaun. In terms of Jimmy Neutron, ooh, yeah, what horror movie? I could see Jim Neutron on Saw, bro. Yeah, like I would say Texas Chainsaw Massacre since they technically in Texas, but it just makes more sense to put him in Saw, especially because since he's a genius and Sidney's supposed to be really, really smart too. Yeah, it just makes sense to put Jimmy Neutron on Saw, bro, especially because we haven't had nobody on Saw yet. Yeah, man, I can see him in Saw trying to, figure out a way out. Yeah, man, it just makes too much sense. Just put Jimmy Neutron on Saw, playing them jigsaw games. Yeah, he trying to escape the trap. Yeah, it just makes sense. Yeah, you got to put all the smart niggas on Saw. So if your main character is smart, that's real dangerous because you could end up being in a jigsaw game. So yeah, Jimmy Neutron will be on Saw. Now, in terms of all grown up, when they're older, when they 10 years older, they ain't little rugrats and toddlers no more. Nah, they preteen. They preteens and Angelica and Susie, they teenagers. So yeah, in terms of all grown up, in terms of what horror movie I have them in, is really between Halloween and Friday the 13th. Yeah, it's between Halloween and Friday the 13th. I would put them in Friday the 13th since they don't went camping too. Yeah, them niggas don't went camping several times. We remember that camping with the interview episode, whatever that episode was called, campfire with the interview or camping with the interview, some shit like that. Yeah, that was some Jason type shit, some Friday the 13th type shit. So yeah, I put all grown up on Friday the 13th since them niggas used to go camping too when they got older. So they went from Chucky to goddamn Jason. Yeah, man. So they're all grown up niggas. When they get older, when they escape Chucky, they now Jason's problem. So yeah, man, we're gonna put all grown up with Friday the 13th. In terms of My Life as a Teenage Robot, we immediately got to put them on A Nightmare on Elm Street. There needs to be a rule. Any nigga that's like a comic character like Kablam or any superheroes got to be on A Nightmare on Elm Street. Because you think a motherfucker like Jenny is worried about Jason and Michael Myers. Man, she ain't worried about them. It's all about when she goes to sleep and when she's vulnerable, that demon that's in her dreams. Yeah, man, that demon that's in her dreams. And that goes for all the superheroes. Yeah, Freddy on all the superhero teams. Yeah, because he's the only one that could get to them when they vulnerable. Now, when they alive, you think Chucky and all of them stand a chance against a motherfucker like Jenny or other superheroes that I'm about to name in the future? Nah, man, only Freddy. Yeah, only Freddy could do that. So, yeah, man, we got to put My Life as a Teenage Robot on A Nightmare on Elm Street. Just makes too much sense. With Danny Phantom, it's the same exact thing. Like I said, all superheroes got to be on A Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, because Freddy got to get to them in their dreams. So yeah, Danny Phantom would also be on A Nightmare on Elm Street. And then we got Avatar. Avatar is the same exact thing. We got to put the Avatar. I said Avatar. I'm tripping. I always fuck up in all the videos. I got to put the Avatar gang on A Nightmare on Elm Street. It just makes sense. They heroes. They got superpowers and air, water, earth, fire. Like, yeah, man, they got all that shit. We got to put them on A Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, Freddy attacking Zuko. Freddy attacking Aang. Freddy even attacking May and Azula and Ty Lee. Yeah, he attacking everybody. Sokka, Toph. Yeah, he attacking everybody when they go to sleep, when they hit that pillow. Yeah, man, so we got to put Avatar on A Nightmare on Elm Street too. If you're a superhero, you're on Freddy, bro. You're on A Nightmare on Elm Street. That's just what it is. Now, in terms of Cat Scratch, I'll put them on It since Cat Scratch don't take itself that seriously. Yeah, we can put them on It just like Cat Dog. So yeah, Cat Scratch will be on It. In terms of the X's, I feel like, yeah, they heroes, but I could see them on Saw, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I could see them on Saw. Yeah, they gotta, since they spies and shit, they gotta try to escape the Saw game. Yeah, I could 1,000% see them on like one of the Jigsaw games. So I'm putting the X's on Saw. In terms of Mr. Meaty, they're fucking puppets. So we're gonna put them on Chucky. Yeah, we're gonna put them on Child's Play since they puppets. It just makes too much sense. And I hope Chucky kill all them motherfuckers. I hated Mr. Meaty growing up. Like, bro, I hated that shit growing up. Like that shit was trash. That shit was so trash. So yeah, I hope Freddy kill all them. I'm not Freddy. I hope Chucky kill all them motherfuckers. They'll be on Child's Play. In terms of LT Gray, again, they on some superhero shit. So we gotta put them on A Nightmare on Elm Street, bro. It just makes too much sense to put LT Gray on A Nightmare on Elm Street. In terms of Wayside, I could 1,000% see Wayside on Halloween. Yeah, I can see Wayside on Halloween. Yeah, all them niggas going trick-or-treating. So yeah, we're gonna put them on Halloween. In terms of Attacking the Power of Juju, who the fuck cares? I ain't gonna lie, I hated Attacking the Power of Juju too. I did not like that show. I'll put them on Leprechaun. I can see Leprechaun terrorizing them niggas. Yeah, I can see him terrorizing Tack and Juju and them. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I hated Attacking the Power of Juju, but as a kid, I did have a crush on Juju. Yeah, I ain't bullshit. I had a crush on Juju as a kid, bro. But yeah, I can see Attacking the Power of Juju being on Leprechaun. In terms of Back at the Barnyard, now this is the first one. Now with Back at the Barnyard, I could 1,000% see them on Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, bro. They're gonna be the first ones on Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It just makes too much sense. They in the barn, them Texas Chainsaw Massacre niggas, they also was like in the barn and shit like that. And Back at the Barnyard, they most likely in Texas. Yeah, man, they most likely in Texas. And yeah, and that's where Texas Chainsaw Massacre is. So it just makes sense that he lives right around the corner for them and terrorize them and the farmers and Betsy and all of them. Yeah, he's terrorizing Nathan. Yeah, man, he terrorizing the Back of the Barnyard nigga, man. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, Leatherface, he terrorizing them. So yeah, Back of the Barnyard will be on Texas Chainsaw Massacre. In terms of the Mighty B, Bessie Higginbottom. That's crazy. I still remember that shit. In terms of the Mighty B, I could see them on Friday the 13th since she a camp? Wasn't she like a Girl Scout? Yeah, she a Girl Scout, so that she was always in the woods. So it just made sense to put them on Friday the 13th for real. So yeah, the Mighty B will be on Friday the 13th. In terms of the Penguins of Madagascar, I'm also putting them on Friday the 13th since they in Manhattan. They in the Central Park Zoo. They in Manhattan. Yeah, they was on Friday the 13th. Jason Takes Manhattan. Yeah, man, they was on Friday the 13th. Jason Takes Manhattan. The Penguins of Madagascar. So, yeah, we got to put them on Friday the 13th. Jason Takes Manhattan. That's the one they on. Now, in terms of Fanboy and Chum Chum, I can see them on some like Leprechaun shit. Yeah, I can see them being on Leprechaun. Yeah, I can see because they had a lot of weird shit going on. I'm gonna put them on Leprechaun. In terms of Planet Sheen, Planet Sheen was so trash. In terms of Planet Sheen, they was in space. Them niggas was in space, bro. So I'm gonna put them on Leprechaun in space. Yeah, I'm gonna put Planet Sheen and Leprechaun in space because it fits. In terms of Tough Puppy, damn, what horror movie would I put Tough Puppy in? I haven't seen that show in a long ass time. I ain't really watch it that much though. With Tough Puppy, I'll put them in Saw. Yeah, I can see Tough Puppy and Saw. It just makes sense. I can see them in the Saw traps. Cause wasn't they spies or some shit like that too? So yeah, it makes sense. I'm putting them in Saw. So yeah, Tough Puppy would be in Saw. In terms of Kung Fu Panda, yeah, man. In terms of the Kung Fu Panda niggas, niggas like them would be on. They'll be on the Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, Kung Fu Panda. I can see them on the Nightmare on Elm Street. In terms of the Legends of Korra, I could also see the Legends of Korra on the Nightmare on Elm Street. Again, they're a hero. They got powers and shit like that. So yeah, only Freddy could really get to them, but they're all vulnerable and sleeping. So Legends of Korra would be on Nightmare on Elm Street. Robot and Monster was so trash, bro. Like nigga like them, they was trash and lame. We gotta put them on it. Yeah, we gotta put them on it. Yeah, we can't put them on nothing crazy. Now in terms of the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it's like I can put them on the Nightmare on Elm Street with Freddy since they are heroes, but since they in Manhattan and they in the sewers, I'm gonna put them on Friday the 13th. Yeah, I'm gonna put the 2012 Ninja Turtles on Friday the 13th. Jason Takes Manhattan, bro, since they in the Manhattan sewers. And we already know Jason was traveling the sewers on Friday the 13th. Jason Takes Manhattan. Yeah, we remember. Yeah, you remember Jason was traveling them sewers on Jason Takes Manhattan? Yeah, man. So we gotta put the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Friday the 13th. Jason Takes Manhattan, bro. Yeah, Jason ends up being in their home. Yeah, he ends up being in their home trying to kill him, and they gotta fight him, and he can't die. Ooh, that would be a good battle. The 2012 Ninja Turtles versus Jason, that would be a lit ass battle. Now, in terms of Sanjay and Craig, that shit was so goddamn weak. I haven't seen that much of it, but I'm gonna put them on Halloween, bro. I'm gonna let Michael Myers get to them because we ain't got enough Halloween representation. Yeah, I'm gonna put them on Halloween. I'm gonna let Michael Myers get to them. Breadwinners was so weak. Breadwinners was so goddamn weak. I'm not doing them, bro. I'm not doing them. Harvey Beaks, I'm gonna put them on Friday the 13th. Yeah, I'm gonna put them on Friday the 13th since they be in the woods and shit from what I've seen. Now this is like getting into like my little nephew's era and shit. Like I ain't really see these shows too much. And then the last one I'm gonna do is the Loud House. With the Loud House, they would 1,000% be on Halloween, bro. It just makes too much sense. They too many siblings. What, they got like 10 siblings? Yeah, I could definitely see one of them end up growing up to be Michael Myers. It could be Lincoln. Yeah, man, he already be wearing orange. It could be Lincoln Loud, man. Or Michael Myers is like their uncle. Yeah, I can see Michael Myers being the Loud House uncle. So yeah, man, I could 1,000% then see them being on Halloween and being related to Michael Myers, and Michael Myers trying to kill him. He got to kill the rest of their family because of what their parents did or what their grandparents or whoever. Yeah, man, the Loud House, they would 1,000% be on Halloween. And then I would put the Casagrandes on there too. Fuck, I'll put the Casagrandes on there. And I'm going to put them on Texas Chainsaw Massacre, bro. Yeah, man, I'm going to put them on Texas Chainsaw Massacre because we need more Texas Chainsaw Massacre representation. So yeah, while they're on a road trip, they probably going to Mexico or some shit like that. And then Texas, yeah, their car breaks down in Texas, right by the Sawyer family house. And yeah, man, Leatherface and his families terrorized the Casa Grande. So with the Loud House, Halloween, Michael Myers terrorized them, and then with the alter ego with the Casa Grandes, got them Leatherface getting to them. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, he got them terrorizing them type shit. And yeah, man, that's really it. That's really it. That's the horror slash movies that I feel like these Nickelodeon shows would be in, man. And yeah, man, this is the 12th video I done re-recorded, nigga, since I lost all my videos in March. And yeah, man, I'm on the motherfucking grind, nigga. Stop playing, bitch. But yeah, man, it's the horror cartoon man, not the hood cartoon man, the horror cartoon man, because you know I got them alter egos. It's the horror cartoon man, and I'm out, nigga. Peace.